Sacred means something special, something set aside, not profane. By its very definition, sacred means something otherworldly. So something different than secular. I truly believe that people are starved for beauty. People are on a quest for an encounter with the divine. For me, sacred music is a musical idiom that when people encounter it, they recognize that the music is special, it's otherworldly, it's transcendent, it's clothed in beauty, and it ushers them to the threshold of the divine. It's an encounter with this larger sense of mystery. It's got to be beautiful music. It has to be well written. It has to be universal. So like anybody who comes across it is able to recognize that it is set aside for a very particular circumstance. As I was auditioning to the conservatory for my undergrad, if I'm worthy enough to gain acceptance to Boston Conservatory, he says, this is what I want to do in my life, to dedicate the rest of my life to the service of the church. The second one, when I was ready to kind of give up on music, and St. Catherine's came to fruition, Father John Curry called me the night before my final interview with New England Telephone Company and said to my mom at about 9:30 at night or so, he said, "Mrs. Bermani, please tell Eric to cancel his interview with the New England Telephone Company because we want him to work at St. Catherine's." From then on, I have to say, every day that I wake up, since July of 2000, I've never once had any sort of hesitation about getting out the door and, getting off to work. So I started at the cathedral, technically full-time at the cathedral, and the diocesan director of musicals is a part-time. With the development of the cathedral cantor program, one of our cathedral cantors is Dr. Sean Parr. In 2014, he approached me and he said, "Hey, listen, I've got some kids who are interested in taking organ." So I said, Joe said yes, and I started to teach St. A students out of the cathedral. In 2016, when my presence at St. A's expanded, I came on as the director of liturgical music and the director of the St. Anne's College Choir. We have a really serious sacred musician shortage here in the United States. There are more churches looking for organists than what there are organists. At some point, there's not going to be enough organists serving the region, and sure enough, that's where we're at the very moment. Sadly, my alma mater, Wellesley Conservatory, shut down their organ department in 2000. New England Conservatory shut down their organ department in 2001. St. Anne's offers a major in music and declare an emphasis in sacred music. We are custodians of this great treasury of sacred music. The church teaches it is the right of the people to expect it to be rendered in a competent fashion. That being said, no matter who we are, we can always improve our skill level. We can always deepen our knowledge. We can always become better musicians. The people of God deserve the best, and it's up to us to do what we can to clothe them in beautiful music and to bring them through music into the presence of the divine.